This is Dr. Bob DeMaria with another session of health, mental health, and we're going to talk about the association of organ, glandular function, and your emotions. In my studies over the years, I've studied traditional Chinese medicine, and it amazed me the correlation between organ function and how you could have an impact on your emotions. So the organ that I'm holding in my hand right now, or the gland that I'm holding in my hand, happens to be the liver. The liver is associated with anger. What's interesting about the liver itself, the liver is a detoxifying organ. That means it gets rid of all of the stuff that your body really cannot handle. When this liver is compromised, it can impact your emotion of not being the friendliest person. When we are in our practice, and we have seen this firsthand, individuals sometimes they come in, they're not happy, they're actually angry, and as we transition them with our adjustments and with lifestyle change and supplementation and making appropriate dietary moves, we see their emotions change, and one of those emotions happens to be the anger issue when it comes to the liver. Another really interesting story is I've had individuals that have come into the office with chronic lung problems, coughing, not ever getting to be 100%. So over time I started questioning them and talking to them and evaluated what might be going on. So the lungs happen to be the gland or the organ that's associated with sadness. So let's say that you have some major trauma going on in your life, or let's say you have a child that's going from high school, they're going to college, or someone's moving away, or military service, or even the loss of a pet or loved one. It can impact your lungs with a chronic cough and sadness. Sadness is associated with lung health. We have a couple other glands that I'd like to talk to you about. Right here inside of the model is the kidney. The kidney is associated with fear. But it's kind of interesting when it comes to the kidney, and I oftentimes think of kidney and blood pressure. It just kind of makes me wonder how much individuals' health can be impacted by their thoughts. Kind of interesting, isn't it? So fear is the organ associated, or the emotion associated with the kidney. One that's really significant to me is the spleen. The spleen is located right here, and through our biocommunication testing, we know that the spleen has everything to do with your immune system, and the spleen is associated with anxiety and worry. So we have talked about the various emotions, and I often wonder sometimes when people have anxiety or worry, their immune systems are compromised. So when they come into our practice, they're having some coughing, or they're having some kind of other, what we call coryza symptoms that are going on, and it can be directly related to anxiety and worry and what they're thinking about. And finally, I would like to talk to you about the heart. There's a lot of different emotions associated with the heart. I know one of the more common ones happens to be joy. I know that your heart can definitely be impacted by the surroundings around your environment. I do know even how much food impacts the function of heart. So the heart itself associated with joy. So just connecting the fact that you might not feel good could be totally related to the emotions that are going on inside of your mind and in your physical body.